Oh, fuck. Hi, lovelies. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Sarah Martucci. I'm a psychic medium, certified crystal healer, paranormal investigator, all around. I'm fucking strange. If you want to talk about alien encounters, Sasquatch, quantum physics, why some people fart and some don't, I'm here for those conversations. These are the real questions that need answers, okay? Here for it. Welcome to the free weekly reading. This is where I pull through piles of cards. You choose any and all that you're drawn towards. I then interpret those piles, but first, I do a little something I like to call astro motherfuckery. So let's get to it this week. I like to keep it as short and simple as humanly possible. Okay, so August the 1st, which is today as I'm recording it, Mars conjoined Uranus with the North Node. So if people are acting like fucking fools, if your internet's going wonky, if you can't seem to get like electronics to work right, if people are just ready to fucking fist fight at the drop of a fucking tear, just, oh my God. The best thing that you could do today, and kind of like this resonates a little bit throughout the week, just take your time. Nothing needs answers today. If anybody is like demanding stuff, just take a deep breath and take a step fucking back. And guys, anytime Mars joins up with Uranus, like this is this is a little bit volatile, but then conjoined with the North Node, this is like major sudden changes that demand maybe action from us. To move deftly towards our future. Maybe something dawns on us today where we're just like, with Uranus hitting us like a lightning bolt, some kind of, understanding hits us, and Mars is like, we got to do something about this. And the North Node's like, this way, ho. So pay attention to the messages that have been coming up for you. What is the world saying to you right now? Are you responding to it well, or are you angry and throwing fisticuffs? Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down and chill the fuck out. And just recognize it doesn't need an answer right this fucking second, even though Uranus is making us be like, I need the answer now. Like, just calm your fucking tits and know that maybe this is going to take a little bit longer to play out. I mean, obviously, but also this is going to take a minute to really kind of integrate what it is that we need here. What right action needs to be taken. Okay? So with that being said, God, please just let it go a little bit easier this week, Jesus. If you're hearing me at all, put on your Birkenstocks, grab Guy Fieri, and take us to Flavortown, because I can't anymore. Okay? I can't. Amen. Also, too, Mercury moves into the sign of Virgo, I think, on the 3rd. So, guys, on the 3rd, the way that we communicate is going to be fucking changing. With Mercury moving into Virgo, this is an earthy sign, so we need something earthy, practical, realistic, grounded. What we're talking about needs to make sense. If it doesn't, you look fucking stupid, or people are going to be like, where the fuck are your facts at? So make sure that we're fact checking. We're really looking at this. Also, too, if you guys don't know, Mercury also rules not only Gemini, but Virgo too. So coming back home, in a way, it's coming home to its sign. Also in Virgo, like, we're going to be looking at stuff like holistically. And I'm not talking about like crunchy granola. Oh, I combine the two words. Grunchy? Don't think I want that. Not in like a crunchy granola kind of way, which I guess it kind of could, but I feel like this is more like holistic, like looking at how all the different aspects and parts kind of work together. So it might take a little bit longer to process stuff. We might have a million tabs open. For us too, we might be just very health focused, very health conscious. Also looking at like what Virgo rules, which is the 6th house. So Mercury here in the sign of Virgo is going to be like focused on our work, focused on our health, focused on being of service. So how can I help? How can I heal? How can I guide? How can I like heal myself and heal others? Maybe this is a great time to talk to a doctor, with Mercury being here, around your health concerns. This would be the perfect time. So get out there and take care of yourself. Whenever you communicate, make sure you're doing it in a way that makes fucking sense. If you're talking nonsense, nobody's going to fucking listen to you right now. Maybe the crock pots in the corner might, but I mean, you're going to need to get another tin hat to join them. So I don't know about you, but I'm not wasting my tin foil on that. Okay? I'm not going to do it. Guys, we got it this week. We got it this week. And so if anything crazy is happening or wild shit's going down, just, I mean, take it as graciously as you can. Take it as slowly as you can. Don't feel rushed. And if you do feel rushed, that should be a moment where it's like, I need a deep breath. I need to take a beat and really think about what my next steps are. And whenever you communicate, make sure it makes fucking sense, or people are going to look at you like, we got problems, which might be the truth. But the point is, it doesn't fucking matter. We're trying to communicate what's most important to us here. So also don't be surprised, again, if there's going to be this focus on work, our health, just looking at even just like organizations. How do things fucking work? Can I also say too, if you guys are having any problems like communicating or thinking this week, organization is going to save your life. So cleaning out your closet, cleaning out your fridge, cleaning out your underwear drawer, whatever the fuck you got to clear out. Get rid of old shit. Virgo likes it clean, structured, organized. Please and thank you. So if our thoughts are all jumbled together, how can you get them color-coded and in the right categories? And usually, almost always, especially with Virgos, like the outside world has got to reflect, it usually reflects what's going on inside. So if the outside world's looking chaotic and a hot fucking mess, get it together. It will actually help your thinking and your speech. I swear to God, it's weird, but it's true. All right, you guys, if you're fucking done with astrofuckery, I am. Let's move on to the cards. I'm going to pull out the cards, 3 piles. Choose any and all that you're drawn towards. I then am going to interpret those piles afterwards. See you in a hot fucking second. All right, and if you guys picked card pile number 1, here's your beautiful cards. Your first one is the 5 of Swords. Your second card, and guys, can I say this? I put all my cards upright, so if I get a reverse card, it was either because I fucked up and didn't see it, or Spirit's really trying to fucking say something. We got reversed 4 of Wands. And then also we got the 8 of Swords. All right, guys, I'm going to get rude right off the bat with card pile number 1. Look, this week I'm going to make short and sweet. We've been reaching for home and family. We've been reaching for roots. We've been reaching for something mentally, something here that we feel like we have to have. But it feels like every time we go towards it, every time we reach family, roots, connection, it's a hard no from wherever we are. Where it feels as though every time I go to find this and I think that I find it, I really get in deeper to it, and it is not at all what I thought it would be. Also, too, can I say with the 8 of Swords here, there's something about the way that we're holding ourselves back, though, too. So I would ask the question then, if you got card pile number 1, and especially too, if you're having a hard time with that, or if you feel unwelcome in your own family, maybe you feel unwelcome in your own home, maybe there's been a blowout with family and just like, what the fuck is going on? Maybe a blowout around home. This can even be around work, which can be like a second home, or like people that feel like home, our relationships. 4 of Wands can also stand for our friendships too. So whatever has been going on this week, or at least lately, it's just kind of felt us like we're unwelcome. We don't have roots. We don't have home. We don't have connection. Nothing could be further from the truth. What we need to focus on this week is what we're actually striving towards and what our mental stories are telling us. Because, guys, with the 8 of Swords here, again, this is self-imposed limitations. So how are we holding ourselves back? How do we hold ourselves back and then be like, see, it didn't work out again? It can't work like that, y'all. You got to let yourself be vulnerable if you want to find home and connection, roots, and family. So you've got to let yourself be vulnerable and be seen. And so especially if we're looking in the outside world trying to find that. Another interpretation of this could also be quit looking outside of yourself. If you're looking for home, roots, and connection, you got to go within first and get connected here. Then what you're really looking for starts to show up in the world, or at least you're able to start seeing it now and not be so scared of it that you hold yourself back from really jumping balls deep into it. So this week, challenge the stories that you're telling yourself around family and home and connection. Remember that you gotta stay connected here. Get to know who you are and what the fuck you're about. Be your own home first. And then finally, just make sure that not only are we challenging the story in our mind, but also too, what are we looking for in terms of family? If we're holding on to old stories or we're also holding on to old paradigms, maybe there's a reason why it doesn't work out. So challenge it all this week and make sure that you're clear and honest with yourself. It's always the easiest way to find the answers that you need. You got this. And let me tell you this too. You belong. You are welcome here. Love yourself. We need you, okay? All right. Hang tough, y'all. We got this. All right. And if you guys pick card pile number 2, here's your beautiful cards. Your first one is the King of Wands. Second card is the Two of Swords. And finally, your last card is a major arcana card. Talk about major change, major evolution, major movement forward. You got the World. All right, so I want to say like this card combination could stand for two different things. My first interpretation would be with the King of Wands, Two of Swords in the World here. There's a feeling here with the King of Wands as an older male showing up in the scene, somebody that maybe we've been dealing with. Since he's facing towards the left and looking towards the future, this is somebody that I want to plan my future with, or somebody that maybe hasn't even shown up yet, maybe is about to show up. But I want to say here, this feeling with this, like we already know this person, we're thinking about our future with them, or we're trying to plan for the future. The King of Wands is like, this is all fire, man. This is all fire. So usually it's going to talk about somebody with heavy fire placements in their chart, or an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. They can have serious anger issues and anger management problems. But also, this is a family guy. He loves his family. He's incredibly hardworking. Everything he does is for them. But this guy, man, he can just... Can I also say he's a good time Charlie? We just want to have a good fucking time. So it might even just be a party person. But the King of Wands knows everybody. Everybody knows this guy. He's kind of the communicator and the connector. If you need anything, you go to him, and he can hook you up with whatever the fuck you need, or the right person. So I even want to say with like the book in his hand, this guy is also maybe even like a mentor to other people. So, helping and guiding them, just kind of showing people the way, taking care of his peeps. So this can be an actual father figure, again, some man that you already know. This could be your best friend, your brother. This could be the love of your fucking life, whoever the fuck this person is. Just note the Two of Swords in the World. There's a feeling here this week, the Two of Swords in between this, that like we're having to make a choice, either between this man or the world, which is like our happiness and our freedom, triumph, closure, like in the best ways possible. Just like everything coming together. So this week, one of the options, the first option, is that we might be choosing between him and our freedom. Maybe things have run its course and we don't know what to do anymore. We're sick of being at a standstill, or like things not moving, and we're ready to choose our freedom this week. So just know with that, this is going to be a serious mental... We've been thinking about this a while with the Two of Swords. Okay. And so like mentally, we've already been focused on this, and we're looking for a decision. We need it this week. Now, the other interpretation of this could be with the King of Wands, Two of Swords in the World. This can even talk about compromising with this male, because he is our fucking world. He's everything to us. So how do we compromise? How do we sit down? How do we have a good conversation? Like either getting like a good clarifying conversation around like, what the fuck's going on? Am I staying or am I going? Or with this, like sitting down and having a good conversation. Maybe we've been in a fight lately, and like we decided to like sit down and compromise and talk to each other. And really just sit down and be diplomatic about whatever the fuck's going on, because this person is so deeply important to us. Guys, with the world showing up, this person is literally our world. So how do we make that best decision for ourselves this week? I think with the Two Swords in between, we've got to talk about it. We've got to fucking talk about it. So if a conversation can't be had, you might have to make the decision on your own, about whichever way that you go. So just know, whatever you decide, your freedom and your happiness is lying at your feet. Why don't we pick it up this week? And what does that look like? We're either going to have to make a decision to leave this male, or to stay there and to work with this. What works best for you? Whatever the fuck you do, trust yourself and what it is that you fucking need. What do you need? Trust yourself, and try to have this conversation. Hopefully he's open to it and you can find the answers that you're looking for. Whatever you do, trust yourself. You got this. And finally, if you guys pick card pile number 3, here's your beautiful cards. The first one is the Four of Cups. Second card is the Five of Coins. And finally, you got the Queen of Swords. Fucking Christ. So, if you got card pile number 3, the long and short of it, to me, this feels like we've been missing an opportunity with work and money. And the Queen of Swords is asking us to, this could stand for a couple of things, but I think the first interpretation is the Queen of Swords is asking us to look clearly at the situation. I think we're missing opportunities because we're bored, or we're feeling apathetic, or we just don't have the energy in order to like get up and do the things that are fucking important to us. And we're missing out on opportunities and money. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh my God. We got to survive in this world. Holy shit. So I think the Queen of Swords is saying, hey, listen, I put my bra on one boob at a time, just like everybody else. So how do look at your situation clearly and go slowly with this? You know, like really look at it and take care of yourself. Maybe really pulling yourself up by your bootstraps. You know what I mean? Instead of your bootstraps. You guys, I went there. So I just, with the Queen of Swords, she's asking us, look clearly at the situation. You're missing opportunities. You're missing money. You're missing business, project stuff, like whatever is going on here. I feel like this has to do around our career, what we were meant to do in this world, or even just making fucking money. So she's asking us to do this. Another interpretation could be that we have been missing out on opportunities, missing out on business opportunities and money because there is a nasty female that has shown up that is like doing her goddamn best to block us from getting this. And so if we're dealing with this important female figure this week, just know that the Queen here of Swords is fucking cold. She don't care about your feelings. She gonna stab you. She's gonna stab you. So just know this week. Or maybe there's a feeling here that I've been missing out on opportunities because of this female. So I just want to remind you guys where the fuck your power is. Remember who the fuck you are. And that this woman can't stop you from doing fucking anything. If this really is like a manager or somebody, or just like, I don't know, some kind of figure here that really does have power over you in some way, shape, or form, look for ways to fuck around it. She can't see everything. Also, too, this is more just about the energy of like paying attention or getting our mojo back. That really just kind of feels like that would be important this week to kind of face and look at. How can I stop missing these opportunities because I'm bored with my life or bored with things going on? How do I create the opportunities that I really have been hungry and hoping for? Quit missing out on shit because you're not getting right with yourself, or you're not dealing with something here mentally with the Queen of Swords that you need to. Or like not only mentally, but like emotionally too with the Four of Cups. So get your shit back in the game. You got big things to do today. Don't either let this nasty female stop you from doing shit, and I'm really sorry if that's the interpretation for you. I am terribly sorry. Cut this shit off at the knees and take care of yourself. Take back your fucking power, and do what you got to do for yourself. Or if this is more about you being clear-minded, clear-headed around, and really seeing clearly the ways that you're missing opportunities here, take responsibility for that. Get back on your feet. Do whatever the fuck you got to do to take care of yourself. Maybe that's getting a good therapist. Maybe that's sitting down and just being real with yourself. Maybe sitting down and actually starting on the projects we said we would do and just haven't. Rudeness, I know again. Just get out here and live your best life, guys. We don't have time to do all this shit. And I know things have not been easy lately, and when you need a break, you need a break. But don't let the depression talk you into, don't let the boredom talk you into, don't let the apathy talk you into that you don't have opportunities here. You do it every single corner. Start making them again. Wake up to it because you're fucking your shit up. Or this hoe is, and you're letting her. So take back your power whichever way that you need to this week, and know that you've got this. I believe in you. I believe in your gifts and abilities. Bring them to the table. We need them. Don't let anybody stop you. Most importantly, your own fucking self. All right, you guys. Middle fingers for no, cacaw for yes. I hope to God these card interpretations made sense. Guys, thank you so much for letting me come here, do what I love to do, be fucking weird. Thanks, guys. I love you so much. And if you guys need me, you guys know where to find me. And I'll see you at some point this week for the messages of hope. All right. Talk soon. Bye.